Say hello to Big Red. Big Red. This is the newest horn from the Kansas City Trumpet Company. The Kansas City Trumpet Company is not my company. It's actually my shop manager, Kyle Lambert's company. We are exclusive sellers of the Kansas City Trumpet Company's trumpets. And, by the way, I just bought this one. This is the newest horn that Kyle has made. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this horn. There's always been a sound in my head that I've been trying to get. The sound being this rich, thick, warm, almost cornet-like sound, but with the ability to spin and shimmer when I wanted. Now, I knew that this probably wouldn't be the best horn to play in a section, but it would be a great soloist's horn. And if you think about like some of the classic sounds, that really thick, rich sound like Wynton had in the 1980s, well, he calls this bell the Biggie Bell. This bell is very unique. I've never seen another bell like it, actually, with the way it tapers, especially this really slow taper throughout the entire flare, and then at the very end, because this is 5.5 inches, it goes pretty big. This horn is just beautifully made. He's been working on building trumpets for a few years now, and I'm very pleased with this horn. It plays great, sounds great. It's totally the sound concept that I'm looking for a small group feel in my head. Let's talk about some of the components. I just talked a little bit about the bell. It's a handmade bell here in the USA. It's got a red brass nature, so higher copper content, but not full copper. The valve block is an Adams valve block. He's friends with Adams, as we are, so he's one of the few people that can get actual Adams blocks. So this is a medium-large block, brass, both on just a brass valve block. Nickel slides, nickel trim. I wanted a Bach-style receiver here, but not necessarily a shorter one. So this is sort of in between like an Elkhart and a New York style thing. Nice braces. Check out the braces, also nickel tuning slide. This helps temper the bell a little bit. A Saturn water key, and of course, beautiful buttons. You could customize horns with Kyle. He'll be happy to chime in anytime. I will put a link to our page for his trumpets, but I'll also put a link to his email address where you can reach out to him and talk to him about it. Without further ado, you heard a little bit of my ideal. Let me play a few things on this horn. I have 3 different mouthpieces here, so you can check it out. This is a far more versatile horn than you would think. The only reason I say it's probably not the best horn to play in a section is because the way the bell flares so big, the sound it's not going out in the hall like a normal trumpet sound. It's very wide. It's awesome. It's a great small group horn. So here we go. Turn down this mic. Super fluid between the connections, and like I said, very warm. This mouthpiece is a Mount Vernon 1.25C, so it's a larger sized mouthpiece, but if you want to give a little excerpts, you can. Sorry, I'm adjusting here. There we go. Obviously, that's not what I do from day to day, but it can do it really nicely. It's very fluid. Let me now play something with my commercial mouthpiece, which is really fun on this horn, actually. This is this is a take on our 3ES2 mouthpiece with a KA backbore, two-piece. Again, maybe not the most ideal lead trumpet. He does make another bell flare in his one bell model, which would be a great lead trumpet, actually. And I actually might buy one of those for my KCJO playing. And then where this bell is so awesome is if you put in something like this. This is our TF mouthpiece. So it's trumpet flugel hybrid mouthpiece. We make a TF and an FX. So if you want really thick, rich, dark sounding, this is the slightly lighter of the two versions. You put this into this horn, it's so fun. So you have that ability to go really dark if you want. And of course, you just want to play some bop. Awesome trumpet. Such a beautiful trumpet. And when you push it, it will lighten up, brighten up. Great trumpet, Kyle. Thanks so much. This horn is not for sale. This horn will be available if you come to the Kansas City shop to try. If I'm around and not touring, of course, I'll have it with me, but it is not for sale. We can build you one. Well, he can build you one, and we can help that process. Reach out to us at info@austinCustomBrass.com. Reach out to him. Check out the link in the description to the Kansas City Trumpet page on our ACB site. Hit that link. Keep up to date with us. Thanks so much for all you do for us. We're so excited, and I'm going to go back to playing this great trumpet. Ciao.